वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। स्वागत है दोस्तों आप सभी का आज की आफ्टरनून लाइव स्ट्रीम पर। क्या हाल चाल है सभी के? आई होप सब लोग बढ़िया होंगे और बारिश का मज़ा ले रहे होंगे। फुल बारिश के मौसम का आज काफ़ी ठंडक है, काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है। और हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं मैं स्टोरी जहाँ हमने छोड़ा था। क्या ही व्यू है। चलो हमारे डेली मिशंस आ चुके हैं, डेली मिशंस भी करेंगे बट पहले हमारा जो चल रहा था एपिसोड, गोल्डन हाउस हमें जाना था, वहाँ चलते हैं। चलो ये वाला अनलॉक कर दिया था हमने। ये क्या, ये यहाँ क्यों नहीं आया? हाँ टेलीपोर्ट नहीं कर सकता मैं। कोई नहीं, ऐसे ही चलते हैं ना। ये क्या, अच्छा दो कुत्ते बैठे हुए हैं भाई, आपस में गपशप चल रही है। एक ये यहाँ पे रहे। हेलो डॉग्स, ये मेरे पीछे आ रहे हैं, वो उसको धक्का दे रहे हैं। बैठ गया वो। गोल गोल घूम के देखो कुछ करता है नहीं। चलो उनकी रेंज वहीं तक थी, इससे आगे वो लोग भी नहीं आएंगे।
What's the hurry?
गोल्डन हाउस में जाना है हमें। अबे ये क्या, हाँ, देखते हैं। चाइल्ड से हमें बातचीत करनी थी बट ये ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि मुझे फाइट लेनी है उससे।
Wow! This is the Golden House?
बट यहाँ हम आ
It
चुके
looked
थे ना।
impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside?
अच्छा ये वो
And so
हाउस है,
full of
यहाँ नहीं गए हम।
Mora! This is
यहाँ पे
where
पूरा
all of
पैसा
Tibet's
है।
Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the exude. Huh? Look! What happened here?
गार्ड्स क्या हुए हैं?
Uh-oh. Paimon's
कोई तो घुसा है यहाँ पे।
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Moraments, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
ये
I'm not asking
पूरी
for your
प्लानिंग करके
blessing,
बैठा हुआ था भाई।
and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Could never defeat you. You are completely.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
हाँ, लड़नी पड़ेगा भाई।
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
बे पानी है।
Dodge this.
Windblade!
और बैनेट कहाँ है मेरा?
So quick to flee.
Ow! Why do they never miss?
ओह शील्ड, शील्ड ही बनाता है ये।
Let's light it up!
क्या हो गया? कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा।
You've made
You
some
will.
progress.
ओ भाई
Poor timing.
Adventure time.
Poor timing. Passable
Light it
effort.
up.
टूट गई। अब इतना मुश्किल भी नहीं है भाई, इससे तो बहुत आराम से आ रहा है बैनेट पे। ठीक है।
Not bad.
That's gonna
not
hurt in the
bad.
morning.
ओके, बच गया।
A fine opportunity.
ओके,
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Cowering already?
Let's light it up.
Poor timing. Poor timing.
ये विंड
Off we
और
go.
फायर।
You've made some progress. Celestial Voyager.
भाग।
Why do they never miss?
Careful now.
ओके, ठीक है। इतना हार्ड नहीं है इसको
So
मारना।
quick to flee.
Let's light it up.
Poor timing. How unbecoming.
Off we go.
Passable effort.
टूट गया ना शील्ड।
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good.
अबे
No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
Oh.
This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Got you.
Windblade!
Break.
Be gone!
इसका कुछ नहीं हुआ। अब होगा।
Teamwork is dreamwork. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go.
कोई बात नहीं, मैं
He's
इसको
hiding back there.
Let's light it up.
Raging tide.
ये यूज करके तो मार ही सकता हूँ मैं बैनेट।
Adventure time.
आ जाना, आ
Adventure
जा, आ जा।
time. Shoot, I can't afford any more. Off we go.
क्या हो गया, स्टन हो गया क्या?
All you do is run. I'll crush you.
Adventure time.
बच गया।
You've got some skills.
Adventure time.
थोड़ा सा और रह गया।
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
नहीं, चेंज 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 चेंज।
The curse.
My turn. Something else catch your eye? What's the hurry? Cool. No use hiding back there.
ये तो उसका वही है खैर।
You're in for a little shock.
This.
एलिमेंट ही वही है।
Freeze. I'm getting tired of this game.
गया ये।
Dodge this.
अब गया ना।
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
ओहो,
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
ओके ट्रांसफॉर्म हो रहा है भाई ये क्या पावर रेंजर है क्या ओ भाई कमाल की फाइट होने वाली है फुल फॉर्म में आ गया भाई अपने
This is going to cost you! Yeah!
भड़क गया ये तो
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
अबे सब तो खत्म है मेरे
Take it?
रुको जरा अरे मेरे पास ये तो है तो अच्छा हुआ ये है मेरे पास तो ये फाइट वापस से लेनी पड़ती है
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
अरे मेरे पास विंड वाली पावर कहाँ गई इतनी देर क्यों लग रही है
Windblade.
Why do they never miss?
रुक
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages. Off we go.
थोड़ा सा और थोड़ा सा और थोड़ा सा और
Die here.
नहीं
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze. What's the?
भाई ये पूरा ही पूरा खत्म कर दे
Doesn't
रहा है
look good.
बस थोड़ा सा और
Everybody, stand back. This is
अबे
just my.
भाई क्या भाई एक झटका हल्का सा भी लग रहा है ना खत्म है खेल
That's gonna
अब इससे
hurt
तो हरा ही नहीं
Moderators
सकता मैं
adventure team. I have failed.
अब इसको हराऊं कैसे भाई बैनेट को थोड़ा सा अच्छे से यूज़ करना पड़ेगा मुझे। दो हीलर रखने पड़ेंगे मुझे लग रहा है। हाँ। दो हीलर रखने पड़ेंगे। फिर तो मैं आराम से हरा दूंगा।
Adventure time.
लीजा वाला तो मतलब लीजा का तो वही है ना मेन उसका, तो उसकी जगह तो मैं वो रख लेता हूँ मैं।
Wish me luck.
ठीक है। हमारे पास दो मारने के लिए हैं, दो हीलर हैं, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है।
What's the hurry? Catch the wind. What's the hurry?
हील कर करके तो आराम से मार देंगे। अब देखो अब कितने आराम से हराऊंगा इसको तो।
Wow! It looked impressive
इसको
enough.
स्किप करता हूँ मैं
This is where all
फटाफट।
of Tivat's more is. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
फटाफट स्किप करते हैं स्टोरी को, स्टोरी देख लिए।
What's the hurry? You've already fulfilled your task.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... where, if it weren't for that love... stopping...
So you've been planning to...
As one of... She will get that which she... I'm not at the time for discussion and... Either way, the battle.
Battle? So...
Instead of confronting you direct, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in...
Oh, so besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love...
अब देखो भाई तुम इसका तो खेल
This
खत्म
chance
करते
is
हैं।
hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Windblade!
Poor timing. Powering already?
वो तो मैं चुटकियों में हरा दूंगा ये।
Not bad, not bad.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
You're wide open.
I'm going in.
Passable effort. you like.
Ow!
Celestial Voyager! You've made some progress.
से तो ज़रा सा भी टच हो गया ना इस वाले हमले से तो भाई खत्म फील कर देता है मेरा.
Off we go!
How unbecoming.
I always bounce back.
Solid,
Just watch
solid.
me. Let's light it up!
I'll protect us.
Poor timing. Passable effort. Passable effort.
Everybody stand
Try
back!
this. You're wide open.
पूरी पावर मैं सी को दे दूंगा भाई बेनिफ को.
Ow!
Not
That's
bad,
gonna hurt in the
not
morning.
bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just
Second
means I
time
can
now,
go
Super
all
Mario.
out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a harbinger.
वाला ट्रायंगल बनाता है हैं?
Let the show begin. Hi.
No use hiding back there. I'll crush you.
Yeah! I always bounce back. Just watch me. Let's light it up!
बच गया.
All you do is run. Dodge. No use hiding back there. My turn.
I'll protect us.
This.
Hi. Hi. Why has everyone stopped singing?
Raging tide.
Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork!
You've got some skills.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time!
ठीक है.
Ugh. Ow. Why do they
अरे
never
अरे
miss?
अरे अरे बच गया.
Off we go! Off we go! Ugh. Ow.
Something else
तो
catch
बहुत
your
बुरा
eye?
मारता है भाई.
Let the show begin.
थोड़ी सी दूरी पर रखे.
Go, Barbara, go! Hi. Oh, no!
Huh? Why do they never miss?
My turn.
Huh?
Let's dance.
Break.
Ouchie.
ठीक है.
Got you.
I feel a little weak.
Dodge this.
मुश्किल है भाई अभी तो इतना. अरे क्या कर रहे हो? इतनी देर हो गई. बहुत इजी है. मेरे लिए तो नहीं है ना इजी.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
मेरे लिए तो अभी मुश्किल ही है. मतलब तब तक मैं मतलब समझ नहीं लेता कि कैसे मारूं उसको.
Cool it.
बस से कुछ सूट ही नहीं रहा भाई.
I'll crush you.
गया 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 गया.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
इसको स्किप करना है बट इसको स्किप नहीं कर सकते हैं।
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh?
ये तो भाई ये इसको जो स्कैम होता है ना
I
ये।
see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
इसकी मेन पावर में भाई एक बार में वो कर देता है, पूरी हेल्थ डाउन।
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
ये पाइमॉन का तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है, इतनी बार गिर चुकी है ऊपर से नीचे, चोट ही नहीं पहुंचती भाई, कुछ होता ही नहीं उसको। इससे तो टाइम लगेगा।
I'm going in.
पहले हील कर लेता हूँ।
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
इसी से मारो भाई जितना हो सके इसको।
Take it?
ये भले ही कैरेक्टर चला जाए बट
What's the hurry? Freeze!
बिल्कुल पीछे आ गया वो।
Cool it!
अरे एबिलिटी की यूज नहीं हो रही।
Dodge this!
अबे ये जब ये वाली एबिलिटी यूज करता है ना इसको डॉज करना पड़ेगा मुझे।
Freeze!
इधर गया।
I'll protect us.
This moment will be frozen in time.
नहीं चलो बच गया, इसका इम्पैक्ट खतरनाक था वो।
Cool it!
ये समझ गया मैं, जब वो मेन एबिलिटी यूज करेगा ना।
Die!
Let's dance.
भागो।
Oh, has everyone stopped singing?
Off we go. Ow. Adventure time.
नहीं भाई, इतना तो भागा भाई मैं।
Windblade.
एलिमेंट देखना पड़ेगा ऊपर जो यूज होता है। बच्चों फॉर्म पे चला जाऊंगा भाई मैं।
Windblade. I'll protect us.
बच गया।
Die here.
ये रहा सेंटर में और गई।
Weak.
We go. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
बच गया।
Adventure time.
काफ़ी हेल्थ डाउन कर दिया मैंने इसकी। भागो अब। आपकी बारबरा बहुत वीक है। हाँ वो तो अभी मैंने उसको अपग्रेड नहीं किया ना, इसलिए फिर भी मैं इसको हरा दूंगा।
Let's light it up.
ये भागो। बच गया।
Ha! Prepare to be blown away.
Freeze!
कॉर्नर में रहो, कॉर्नर में रहो। थोड़ा सा झटका लग ही गया मुझे। ठीक है।
Don't push your luck. Cool it.
बच गया। ऑलमोस्ट गया है ये।
Die here.
नहीं बीच में। बच गया। और आजा।
Has
Babe.
everyone stopped?
भाई ये एकदम से मूव नहीं करती यार एंड में, पर ठीक है। एक तो कैरेक्टर हील हो गया मेरा। थोड़ा सा और
Adventure
बस,
time.
हीलिंग पावर भी आ जाएगी। कुछ क्या?
Let's light it up. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Why do they never miss? Teamwork
heal
is
कर लो भाई।
dreamwork. Adventure time.
अरे कहाँ, वहीं तो बुला दिया इसने वेल को। इसके पीछे आ जाता ना, क्या दिक्कत है? इसके पीछे जाके ओ, ठीक है बच गया। क्या था बट क्या?
Let's light it up.
Freeze!
ये फाइनली हरा दिया मैंने इसको। लाइक मारो गाइस। या तो थोड़ा मुश्किल था मेरे लिए, बट मैं पीछे आ गया इसके। थोड़ी सी ट्रिक समझ गया मैं।
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I am collecting the powers of the seven elements.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end.
भाई ये कैसी दोस्ती
My
है?
quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't
तो
taken
जान
by
से मारने
anyone,
पर आ गया था।
then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rexlep is still alive.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of Kant. As such,
तो ये क्या
we
मतलब
must now
सब
look
लोगों
to
को
our
दिखाने के लिए था,
backup
एक
plan.
पब्लिसिटी स्टंट था, ऐसा कुछ था।
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength, I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War, and who has if such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
और
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I saw your research with my own eyes.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
ये क्या करने वाला है? ओ भाई ये कौन सा मॉन्स्टर है भाई? ये कौन सा मॉन्स्टर है?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
ओ भाई अबे ये तो वो है ऊपर इसका वो किला था भाई ये क्या मॉन्स्टर है ये क्या मॉन्स्टर था
Paimon's exhausted.
ये क्या मॉन्स्टर है
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
ओ भाई एक मिनट रुको ज़रा मुझे थोड़ा सा ज़रा सा काम है और अभी देखता हूँ क्या सीन हो रहा है इसका Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vertex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
ये चैम्बर आ गया भाई पूरा निंगवांग अब पूरी टीम यहाँ पे देखते क्या हो रहा है मून क्रैबर
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out it's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor. So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
मतलब ये वैसी सा सीन है कि भाई पीछे वो मॉन्स्टर्स अपना वो रूप चेंज कर रहा है, इधर पावर रेंजर अपने फाइट में मतलब इन्वॉल्व ही नहीं हो रहा है, वो खड़ा हुआ देख रहा है और ये लोग अपनी बातचीत कर रहे हैं. बताओ.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessary.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
सब आ गए भाई.
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy.
सारे
And
gods
as
आ गए
fate
क्या?
would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista, and
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it.
जो वो है ना धनुष जो
We haven't
चलाते
a
हैं वो वाला,
moment to spare.
वो
Our battle
upgraded है
begins
उनके पास.
now.
कुछ तो ऐसा सीन है, उसको यूज करेंगे ये लोग.
Yep.
ओ भाई. अबे ये तो बहुत सारे हैं. अच्छा अपना अपना यूज करेंगे इसको हराने के लिए. ओ भाई चीथड़े उड़ा दिए भाई.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
ये ऐसा लग रहा है एवेंजर्स असेंबल हो रहे हैं और फिर फाइट चल रही है.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith,
अरे
with me!
इनकी भैंस की यहाँ
Let's
सब
go
लेते
help
थे.
too!
we Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Be gone!
Cool it.
ओ
Dodge this. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
अबे 2 मिनट रुको बे. मैं
Time for a break here.
Windblade!
ये ऑलमोस्ट वापस आ गया ना. बैनेट यूज करता हूँ सर. ऐसा तो किया से ही फ्रीज करना पड़ेगा. नहीं हुआ. क्यों नहीं हुआ?
Dodge this. What's the hurry?
1 मिनट मेरा वो
It isn't time for a break yet.
Cool it.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
अब जाएगा ना ये.
Be careful not to get hit.
ये वाला ऑलमोस्ट. अबे अच्छा और आगे.
The Fatui. Their attacks are unrelenting.
How daring. Snitch Nye's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let the show begin.
Fulfill my duty.
The ancient gods attacking again. There are so many between too. We can't.
भाई ये क्या मारता है भाई, कौन है?
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madam
ये आग
Peach.
से तो जल्दी जा रहे हैं ये।
This granny's really strong.
एक मिनट, एक मिनट इसको पॉज करने दो। ये इतने पावरफुल नहीं है जितना ये लोग अभी दिखा रहे हैं। फायर यूज़ करो बस। ये सब वाटर एंड मैजिक वाले आते हैं, बाकी को भी बचाना है, ध्यान दो वरना फेल हो जाएगा मिशन। अच्छा समझ गया मैं। अरे ये बाकी के भी तो ये हैं ना।
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil. Cast your
फायर तो
fear
बहुत
of
जल्दी जा रहे
injury
हैं
by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
ये
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast.
अबे यार मैं ये नहीं देख पाता हूँ, ये एक तो ये यूज़ करता है ना। अब इसको कैसे?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
अब क्या करूँ? चाहिए रे।
Dodge this.
We go. Yeah.
अबे
Let's light it up.
वो बाकी के अपने आप ही इम्पैक्ट से जा रहे हैं।
I'm going in. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In
अबे
other
कहाँ है ये
words,
रे?
if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
तो वैसे ही हार जा रहे हैं।
Off we go.
ये रे।
Let's light it up.
बच गया।
Yes.
हो रहे भाई, इसकी तो 11% एचपी बची है भाई।
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
अरे यार वापस से करना पड़ेगा ये तो। ये ध्यान ही नहीं दे पाया मैं। नॉर्थ वाला 63% है। अब आप मुंह तोड़ने वाले हो ना, 3 गॉड की पावर के पास है। अच्छा समझ गया मैं। वो जब वो मतलब वो करते हैं ना।
Ow.
अरे यार ये थोड़ा सा सीन हो गया। ये मैंने देख नहीं पाया कि वो एक और पीछे वाला है। मैं सोच रहा था कि आगे से ही आएंगे। कोई बात नहीं, अब कर देंगे। एक मिनट पहले तो ना रेड ऑरा आता है तब। समझ गया मैं। अब मैं ध्यान रखूंगा कि सारे देखते रहूंगा मैं सारे गॉड्स को। आपके पास 3 गॉड्स की पावर आती है जब रेड ऑरा आता है। समझ गया।
According to Kochi, excuse me,
भाई जल्दी ले चलो, मैं ऊपर अलग फाइट
Yes.
छिड़ी हुई है।
it's not convenient to.
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used.
लेफ्ट साइड में देखा करो, हेल्थ दिखती है। आर्टिफैक्ट्स यूज करो कैरेक्टर पर। आर्टिफैक्ट्स यूज करो।
If we hadn't happened to see, do we make?
What are you?
रुको भाई, ये सब स्किप करने दो।
Faced with a calamity.
Oh, Paimon gets. Just.
It's not just you, which is why we must.
So the Archon work. So will the power of the.
We've already discussed this.
What?
One certainly could.
ये मैं
The
देख लिया था, मतलब
Chisane
लेफ्ट
did
में जो
once
दिखती है
and
हेल्थ
as fate
वगैरह।
would have it. For what could you mortal?
So be it. We haven't a moment to spare.
आर्टिफैक्ट्स कैसे यूज करेंगे ऐसे एकदम से?
Yep.
तो वहाँ सेट करना पड़ेगा ना। ये सीन फिर से देखने में मजा आएगा भाई। जितनी बार देख लो उतनी बार कम है। मैंगवान को तो ऐसी वो समझ रहे थे भाई, बहुत खतरनाक कैरेक्टर लग रहा है अब तो ये। अमीर और खतरनाक कैरेक्टर है।
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin ballista!
आर्टिफैक्ट्स यूज करो, इजी होगा मारना, पर कैसे यूज करना है वो तो मुझे पता नहीं है। वो तो लगा के रखे हो ना, वो यूज होते रहेंगे अपने आप शायद के अंदर, या उनको अलग से कुछ यूज करने का है सीन।
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able
अरे रुको
Millilith,
भाई,
with me!
Let's go help too!
अबे कहाँ चला जाता है
We
भाई ये?
Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
ये क्या?
Cool it.
No excuse for slacking.
Let's light it up!
गया। रुक जा भाई।
Windblade!
Have a load of this.
तो जरा फ्रीज करके इसको मारता हूँ मैं।
Dodge this. Have a load of this.
Let's light it up!
गया ना?
Adventure time!
ये रह गया।
That is
कहाँ से आएंगे
Osial's
अब?
divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
अरे ये देखना भूल जाता हूँ।
Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
कहाँ से आया ये आ गया? साले दिखते भी नहीं हैं।
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Let's end this quickly!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many victories too! We can't look!
अबे ये बीच-बीच में ये भी तो फेंक रहा है।
We can't hold them, children.
Let's light it up!
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Depto energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian cars!
अरे रुक जा।
Wow! It's emitting pink shockwaves! This green is really strong!
कहाँ गया ये रहा? आना मुझसे लड़ना।
It isn't time for my work!
Adventures, everybody stand back! Off we go!
वो वाला तो फुल हेल्थ है।
No slacking off!
Let's light it up!
Disgusting.
आजा आजा आजा।
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might! I too did this during
अबे
the
कहाँ गया वो गॉड का वो? पावर कहाँ गई?
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
गया।
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
ठीक है। बचो 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 बचो।
Adventure time!
तो भागते रहो भाई, अब तो क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है। ठीक है, ये मेरा कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ पाएगा।
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
खत्म इनका खेल। कहाँ है और कहाँ है? गया ये, वापस उस तरफ आ गए।
Let's light it up!
अरे हराम ज़्यादा, शर्म नहीं आ रही? गॉड गॉड से लड़ोगे? खत्म खेल।
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
खत्म है भाई इनका खेल। अबे ये रे।
Adventure time!
गया ये, खत्म। और कहाँ है?
Off we go!
हो रे।
Let's light it up!
ये चिड़िया परिंदे ये साले बीच में
Let the Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on,
कुछ
comrades!
क्या?
Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the
अरे ये लोग
god
कुछ
of
कर
peace.
नहीं रहे क्या? मार नहीं रहे क्या इसको? कि बस प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हैं? अब मारो ना भाई। इसकी 12% बची है, इस पे ज़्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। क्या है ये? हो गया ना? खत्म। आखिर में आके इसने बाजी मार ली।
Are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
अरे इक्विप करो अच्छे वाले, डिस्कॉर्ड आओ। 1 मिनट, अभी आता हूँ मैं, जरा स्टोरी हो जाए। हो गई ऑलमोस्ट।
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
वही यहाँ में काम है, हाँ मारने वाले हैं। मौत दिख गई। शील्ड टूटने वाली है। अबे ये कौन है भाई? फ्लैश।
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
एक और आइडिया है
What do
भाई
you
इसके
mean,
पास।
Lady Ningguang?
ऐसे ही छोड़ा ही ना
I'll
दिमाग।
sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
ओह,
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye
Whoa.
for now. Let us meet again in the future.
ओ भाई। ओ तेरी तो। वो तो फिर से बना लेंगे, क्या दिक्कत है? क्या ही मारा है। क्या तो मारा है भाई, क्या तो मारा है। सेक्रीफाइस कर दिया, बट ये आखिरी मौका था, क्या कर सकते हैं। पूरा डिफेंस ही उसके ऊपर गिरा दिया। कमाल था।
Finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade.
देखो मैं डिस्कॉर्ड पे आता हूँ। स्टोरी कमाल की है यार, मज़ा आ गया। एवेंजर्स लड़ रहे थे, इनकी जो आखिरी लास्ट होप थी उसको भी पूरा लगा दिया इनने। मतलब ऐसा लग रहा था पूरा, मज़ा ही आ गया भाई स्टोरी में। ये तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि भाई कोई थिएटर में मूवी वाला सीन, वो जब एंड में कोई ज़बरदस्त सा वो है फाइटिंग सीन। ठीक है, मैं डिस्कॉर्ड पे आ गया हूँ, इसको आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं।
The effects of the sigil of permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the overlord of the vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
ओ भाई पूरा मतलब इतनी मेहनत करके उसने वो बनाया था गेट चेम्बर, इसकी डिफेंस के
Thank
लिए ही
you
बनाया
all
था
for
वैसे तो.
hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat.
ओ भाई
But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
बिल्कुल वैसी फीलिंग आई जैसे कि निक फ्यूरी का जो वो जहाज था ना, वो भाई उसने वो सेक्रीफाइस किया वो पूरा. क्या नाम था उसका, नाम भूल गया मैं, कुछ अच्छा ही नाम था.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
हेली
This
कैरियर था
morning,
उसका.
Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is a discord between the guardian and those they were meant to defend. Harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learn in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty.
जो बच्ची खुश है भाई.
Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
और
Please
क्या
come
चाहिए भाई?
visit
और
us
क्या
for the
चाहिए?
next
उसको बचाना था
lantern
हमें.
ride.
पूरे लियो हार्बर को बचा
Unfortunately,
लिया.
we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
We have listened to what the people say.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Before Zhongli.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Lilith? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है.
What's the hurry?
मैराथन बैंक में जाना पड़ेगा, यहीं पर है वो.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides,
Signora
aren't
भी
you
यहीं पर है.
happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
ये निकाल के ले आता है पहले ही. Is actually so Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
So, were you satisfied with it?
Indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This, despite the eavesdropping ears of her This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
ट्विस्ट मिल गया, ट्विस्ट तो मिल गया. हेलो भाई, हेलो, हेलो ब्रदर, हेलो. वैसे मैं उस पर आ गया हूँ. वैसे आप कुछ बता रहे थे ना मुझे, तो मैं डिस्कॉर्ड पे हूँ. फिर और भाई क्या हाल चाल है? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. थैंक्स भाई. वेलकम तो सभी को करते हैं. हमारे बहुत बढ़िया चैट मेंबर्स काफ़ी अच्छे हैं. सभी को वेलकम है, सभी को वेलकम है. ठीक है, तो हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं। भाई क्या ट्विस्ट था यार ये। और ये वही लड़की है ना जो स्टार्टिंग में, मेरे को ये बताओ, ये जो सेब्रीना जो भी इसका नाम है, तो यही थी ना जो उसके भाई को उठाकर ले गई थी? क्या यही है वो? What about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You have practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You
लड़की है।
certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liur, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
नहीं, ये नहीं है। ये 4 स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट कमांडर्स में से एक है। अच्छा, और एक चाइल्ड है, ठीक है। मतलब ये लोग बस ऐसे फेक वो कर रहे थे कि ये मतलब बुरे इंसान है, बट ये अच्छे हैं सब, ऐसा कुछ। पर ये अभी तो कुछ ऐसा ही बोल रही थी कि ये मेरे भाई को मतलब कुछ उठा के या कुछ, तो वो गुस्से में आ रही थी, ऐसा कुछ मुझे लगा शायद यही है वो। ठीक है।
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liua. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
ये लोग विलन हैं, वो तो लग रहा है।
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
और ये इसका कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी।
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I would like to know what the Cryo-Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it.
और वो गॉड ऑफ जियो है जोंगली, तो फिर ये इनके साथ मिलके क्या करना चाह रहा है, मतलब क्या था ये?
My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales,
तो इसका कुछ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन हुआ था क्या?
uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Fond farewell, leave Northernland Bank. और अगर ये कैरेक्टर मिल गया ना तो गेम बहुत इजी हो जाएगा, इसकी शील्ड बहुत पावरफुल है। वो तो ये भाई के पास है ना एक।
Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
साथ वो खेला था भाई, उसके पास है वो, देखा है मैंने क्या कैरेक्टर लॉन्गली।
go for classic you at dishes.
ये थक गया है अब कंट्री को संभाल के तो फेक डेथ
I didn't know you were such a
करके
slacker.
एज नॉर्मल ह्यूमन जैसे जीना चाहता है। हाँ वो तो मैं समझ गया, बट ये विलन्स के साथ क्या करना चाह रहा था? ये कुछ इनके साथ कुछ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स था ना कि भाई मतलब हमें उसको मतलब क्या कॉन्ट्रैक्ट क्या था इनका? तो ये साथ में क्यों थे अभी? वो मुझे समझ में नहीं आया थोड़ा सा। फॉलो द रोड अप टू यूजिंग टेरेस ऊपर यहाँ छोड़ के जाऊंगा। हाँ विलेंस हेल्प की इसकी हेल्प की इसकी फेक डेथ
Seems all the other knights already have their hands
रियल
full.
बनाने में। हाँ वही मुझे लग रहा था क्योंकि इनका मतलब कुछ सीन था ऐसे ही, ये लोग कुछ क्रिएट करेंगे तो उस हिसाब से लगे कि यहाँ रियल डेथ है। चलो भाई मैं आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में। ओके ब्रो। बट काफ़ी अच्छी स्टोरी लगी मुझे, काफ़ी मज़ा आया एकदम। ऐसा लग रहा था कि एवेंजर की मूवी देख रहा हूँ कुछ। एंड में पूरा एंड का सीन चल रहा है, कहते ही मज़ा आ गया।
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
तो डील हुई थी कि अगर उसकी डेथ रियल प्रूव हो गई तो ये अपनी पावर्स उनको दे देगा। पावर मतलब कुछ तो बहुत पावरफुल चीज़ होती है हर गॉड के पास, वो चीज़ देगा ये उनको। ओके सिंस वी आर गोइंग थ्रू विद दिस राइट ऑफ पार्टिंग आई गेस इट मीन्स दैट दोज रूमर्स हिट द नेल on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
But they don't catch the culprit.
But they didn't catch the culprit, did they? Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Follow the road up. एक से बात कर, एक का सुन लिया भाई कि यहाँ पे क्या
You know that
कुछ तो
god
वो
from the
चल रहा
ocean
है।
couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think
सिर्फ
that this
करो
happened
फालतू
right
है।
on the heels of the incident with
हाँ मतलब
Rex
ये मतलब वही है कि वो
Do
आसपास
you
फैल
think
गई
the
ये बातें।
person who assassinated our lord and released...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yeah, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us.
क्या अनाउंसमेंट है भाई, देख लेते हैं जरा।
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, Let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't mother.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Your travel diary talking. अबे ये तो मिशन ही चालू हो गया था. Go to the state of... नहीं तो जा रहा हूँ.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
अब अपन बराबर आ गए हैं स्टोरी में. ओके, तो स्टोरी आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे साथ में. और वही है कि बाकी चीज़ें मैं करते रहूँगा. मिशंस वगैरह, छोटे मोटे मिशंस. ठीक है, स्टोरी कंटिन्यू साथ में कर देंगे और उसके आगे की मतलब चीज़ें जितनी भी लगेंगी हम साथ में करते जाएंगे. अभी 2-3 चीज़ें हैं जो कि मैं कर सकता हूँ उसमें. वह कि या तो मतलब रैंक बढ़ाने वाला, एक तो वो हो गया, रैंक भी बढ़ा लूँगा और मिशंस करते रहूँगा तो अनलॉक होते रहेंगे क्वेस्ट स्टोरी में.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
कैसे देख रहे हैं सब लोग?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
अबे पूरे स्टोरी में ये कुछ नहीं बोली है, सिर्फ टाइप करके वो लिखा रहता है मैसेज. अब बोली है ये जाके. The found farewell talk to the pupil. Pardon the right. मेरे लिए बहुत इजी था। 5 स्टार वेपन्स है मेरे पास और जैंगलिन भी लेवल 50 है। अच्छा हाँ, तो ये सब मैं कर लूँगा। ये मतलब बता देना कि क्या क्या,
I didn't know you
या
were
तो
such a
पूरे
slacker.
कैरेक्टर्स को एक साथ करते चलूँ, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि जहाँ तक ये इसका जो कैरेक्टर ओपन करने का है वो बिल्कुल बीजीएमआई वाला सिस्टम है। जैसे कि उसमें जो 4 स्टार 3 स्टार है, या मतलब 4 स्टार जो है वो वैसा ही है कि जैसे हम बीजीएमआई में खोलते हैं तो उसमें कौन सा वो रहता है, एक कोई भी हमें जो चीज़ें मिलती है ना, जैसे कि क्या बोलूँ मैं उसको, एक लेजेंडरी आइटम, ठीक है, लेजेंडरी आइटम जो है वो मिलता जाता है, हम सारे कलेक्ट करते जाते हैं, तो वो भी हमें बहुत ही रेयर केस में कोई लेजेंडरी से ऊपर वाला जो वो रेड वाला जो रहता है ना, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, मिथिक, मिथिक रहता है जो, तो वैसे ही सीन है इसका भी मेरे को लग रहा है। मिथिक अगर आज रात को बता दूंगा, नहीं पूरे नहीं, पूरे नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है, मतलब जो भी लगेगा उस हिसाब से कर लेंगे। पर इसका भी वही सीन है, मतलब कैरेक्टर जो क्रेट ओपनिंग जैसे सीन है ना, वैसे ही ये लेजेंडरी तो मिल जाता है, बट वो नहीं मिलता हमें, तो वो तो हम करते रहेंगे साथ में चीज़ें, वो ओपनिंग करते रहेंगे, ठीक है, कलेक्ट कर करके। बट हमें पता है कि वही है कि 4 लेवल जो है रहेगा 4 स्टार वाला, वही मिलेगा हमें लेजेंडरी लेजेंडरी मिलेगा, मिथिक नहीं मिलेगा, बहुत रेयर है। वो देंगे नहीं ऐसे इतने आसानी से किसी को भी, बहुत किस्मत वाली बात है, तो वो तो करते रहेंगे, और बाकी जो जितने भी कैरेक्टर हमारे पास जो आ रहे हैं, जो लग रहा है कि पावरफुल है, उनको अपग्रेड करते रहेंगे, और क्या। चलो अभी इनसे बातचीत कर लूँ ज़रा मैं, फिर उसके
Seems
बाद
all the other knights already have their hands full.
एक तो ये छोटा मोटा वो है क्या, हाँ पर है भाई, आ गई तो है। इनसे बात करूँ, इनसे बात करूँगा, एक तो इससे बात कर लेता हूँ।
Now perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business op.
एक से बात करनी है, इससे बात कर लेते हैं।
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd... But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be
अभी के बैनर पर
offered
मत
to
करना,
Rex
अब
Lapis.
अगर करो भी तो फर्स्ट बैनर पर करना, सेकंड नहीं, ठीक है।
Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And
अभी के बैनर पे नहीं करेंगे तो फिर क्या दिक्कत है, मतलब नहीं करेंगे, वो तो उसमें भी एक के बाद एक कोई ना कोई कैरेक्टर तो खुलेगा ही, वो भी खुलेगा। और कौन रह गया है बात करने के लिए, इनमें से किसी एक से बात करूं क्या? एक तो ये हो गई, एक तो ये हो गई, अच्छा ये रह गई अभी।
As for the mortals,
हो गया। Look for zombie scene, उधर खड़ा हुआ है वो तो।
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
मत ही करना, नेक्स्ट बैनर पे पर अच्छे कैरेक्टर आने वाले हैं। अभी सिर्फ 2 कैरेक्टर आए हैं जो काइंड ऑफ गुड हैं, ज़्यादा खास नहीं है। हाँ वो तो खैर मेरे हिसाब से तो कैरेक्टर जितने इसमें स्टोरी में वही है ना सारे, मतलब आगे स्टोरी में या पूरी स्टोरी इनके अलावा भी है, इनके अलावा भी होगी ना स्टोरी, तो ये सारे कैरेक्टर में भी उसमें इंट्रोड्यूस होने चाहिए। और अगर मतलब इसका सीन क्या है, एक बार पहले मेरे को तो ये समझना पड़ेगा कि जितने कैरेक्टर्स में दिए हुए हैं जहाँ पे वो अनलॉक नहीं है, वो एक चार्ट है जिसमें बहुत पूरे सारे कैरेक्टर दिखाए गए हैं, तो उसके अलावा तो कोई कैरेक्टर मिलेगा ही नहीं ना उसके अलावा। ये स्टोरी के अलावा भी कैरेक्टर्स हैं, अगर हैं तो वो एक के बाद एक वैसे भी खुलेंगे ही, तो खोलते रहो, क्या दिक्कत है, क्या क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ेगा मतलब उस चीज़ से। नेक्स्ट बैनर पे फिर आ जाएगा, फिर वो सारी चीज़ें कलेक्ट कर लेंगे। या फिर ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं कि अभी कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं एक बार में, जब बहुत ही अच्छा कैरेक्टर आएगा तो उस पर कर देंगे, और क्या, ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं। नहीं, बहुत सारे हैं। हाँ, वो तो मतलब बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर तो हैं ही। सब स्टोरी में है, जैसे स्टोरी प्रोग्रेस होती है वैसे ही न्यू न्यू कैरेक्टर आते हैं। स्टोरी भी उस हिसाब से बढ़ते जाएगी ना, तो ये कुछ नया ऐड कर देंगे, फिर कोई नया क्वेस्ट ऐड कर देंगे स्टोरी में, फिर कोई नया कैरेक्टर लाएंगे, वैसा ही सीन होगा कुछ। स्टोरी में अब कोई कैरेक्टर नहीं मिलने वाले, सिर्फ विश से ही मिलेगा कैरेक्टर। हाँ, तो वही है ना, विश के लिए भी ग्राइंड करो, वही है सारी चीज़ें, कैरेक्टर सब वही। क्वेस्ट आते जाएंगे, नए नए क्वेस्ट आते जाएंगे, स्टोरी बढ़ती जाएगी, वैसे ही सीन होगा। स्टोरी भी तो आती होगी, स्टोरी भी तो आती होगी मे बी।
And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
भाई बाकी सब टेंशन में हैं, और ये मील की बात कर रहा है भाई, चलो खाने पीने चलते हैं। हाँ, स्टोरी ही आती है तभी न्यू कैरेक्टर आते हैं, वही ना, स्टोरी अभी इतनी बढ़ गई है।
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli.
कभी ना कभी ये कैरेक्टर भी वैसे ही।
Believed you if you were treating us to some third round knockout, but you'd have to pay out
एक
your
मिनट।
nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
तो मैं क्या कह रहा था कि वही है कि जैसे मिथिक आते हैं, और लेजेंडरी कैरेक्टर्स, मतलब लेजेंडरी हमें कुछ चीज़ मिलती है, मिथिक कैरेक्टर मिलते हैं, या मिथिक चीज़ें मिलती हैं, कॉस्ट्यूम्स मिलती हैं हमें, वो एक टाइम बाद वही छोटे मोटे बॉक्सेस में आने लगती है। तो वैसे ही नई स्टोरी आएगी, कोई नया पावरफुल कैरेक्टर आ जाएगा, उससे भी पावरफुल कोई कैरेक्टर आ जाएगा, समझ रहे हो? तो वही चीज़ मुझे लग रहा है कि इसमें सेम टू सेम चीज़ है, वैसा ही कुछ सीन है इसका भी। तो खोलते रहो, वो तो क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ेगा, बाद में यही कैरेक्टर वो लो पे आ जाएंगी, और उससे भी कोई ऊपर का कैरेक्टर आ जाएगा पावरफुल, तो क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ेगा, किसी भी बैनर पे खोल दो मेरे हिसाब से तो। वैसा ही कुछ सीन है।
You're right. I do like the Mora.
We have been this way this entire thing.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, अरे समझाता हूँ बाद में। अरे ये सब ट्रिक्स हैं, मुझे समझ में आ गया पूरा, यही सीन है और कुछ नहीं। स्टोरी आगे नई नई आती जाएगी, हमें नए नए कैरेक्टर देखने को मिलेंगे ही, अब भले ही नहीं मिले हमें कैरेक्टर, क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ता है, वहाँ तो खेलने को मिलेगा ही ना, स्टोरी में तो खेलने को मिलेगा ही कैरेक्टर हमें। पूरा समझा है गेम को, आपको भी बताऊंगा कि कैसे प्रोग्रेस करनी है। हाँ, वो तो खैर, अब ये तो खैर स्टार्ट कर ही दिया है, तो इसमें तो करेंगे ही, इसमें ग्राइंड तो करेंगे ही, सारी चीज़ें समझेंगे, और क्या। मतलब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि मतलब देखो, इसमें भी वैसे ही है ना, क्रेट ओपनिंग वाला सीन है, तो मिथिक और लेजेंडरी वाला सीन है, ठीक है। तो मुझे लगा कि शायद वैसा हो सकता है, काफ़ी हद तक मुझे वैसा ही लग रहा था, बट ठीक है, अब जो भी हो, क्या ये फ़र्क पड़ता है, आगे तो स्टोरी करनी है तो मिल ही आएगा कुछ ना कुछ तो। कोई एक कैरेक्टर कोई अच्छा सा, फिर कोई हर बार कोई नया कैरेक्टर आएगा, फिर बाकी की कोई औकात नहीं रह जाएगी, वही सीन है। अपने राइजेंस बचा कर रखा करो, अपने रोज़ यूज़ कर 160 एडवेंचर रैंक के लिए। तो ये मतलब 160 मैंने शायद कल यूज़ नहीं किए थे, क्योंकि कल कोई था ही नहीं मेरे साथ, वो मैं हरा ही नहीं पा रहा था उनको। जो अभी इसमें वो है डोमेन्स जो मैंने खोलने की कोशिश की थी, और कुछ डोमेन्स में थोड़ी सी पजल भी है, तो वो भी मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया, तो वो भी करना है। तो देखो, आज तो वैसे सैटरडे है, कल वो सारी चीज़ें करेंगे, वो एडवेंचर रैंक भी प्लस होगी उसमें, और वो भी खोल देंगे, है ना। और अगर आज ऐसा लगे तो आज थोड़ा सा कर लेंगे, थोड़ा मतलब वो उनको सबको खोल देंगे मेरे हिसाब से। अभी दिखाता हूँ मैं इसमें ना, और क्योंकि मुझे उसमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो वाले डोमेन में जाने के बाद कैरेक्टर एक और चाहिए रहेगा, क्योंकि मैं उनको हरा नहीं पा रहा हूँ। एक और साथ में कोई चाहिए बस, मतलब एक और कोई साथ में हो जाए तो मज़ा आ जाएगा, बहुत आसानी से हरा दूंगा मैं। या तो फिर मैंने ये भी कर सकता हूँ कि ये जो कैरेक्टर हैं इनमें इनको थोड़ा सा वो कर दूँ, रैंक अप कर दूँ, है ना, तो भी मैं शायद आराम से हरा दूंगा उनको। अभी थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो रहा था कल मेरे को, बट आगे अगर मैं मैक्सिमम उनको उसमें पहुंचा दूंगा, थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा दूंगा, तो हो सकता है कि मैं आराम से उन्हें हरा दूं। ऐसा भी हो सकता है, बट अगर कोई एक आ जाएगा तो फिर तो मेरे को बढ़ाने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है इनकी रैंक, मतलब इनका जो अपग्रेड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, असाइन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, इनको हरा देंगे। चलो।
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
भाई पूरा
Oh, no
फेक
wonder.
किया है इसने,
Paimon gets it now. You didn't look
कैरेक्टर
at the
रोल प्ले।
price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year.
भाई पायमोन को तो ऐसे एज अ असिस्टेंट रख लिया ऐसा लग रहा है भाई, ये कर लेती सारी डील, ये बातचीत कर लेती है, अब कुछ बोलने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा एक सेंटेंस बोल दिया बस खत्म खेल। तो सेंटेंस भी नहीं बल्कि एक छोटी सी लाइन बस।
Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis,
ये बस इसको ज्यादा बात
know
करना है।
something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
अब इनाजुमा जाना है। ओके, उसके लिए एडवेंचर रैंक अप करनी है।
The
अरे वो
fact
तो
that
करेंगे।
even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity.
अभी तो बहुत सारे मैंने वो खोले नहीं है इसी एरिया में आसपास। मतलब जैसे कि मैं एक चीज़ समझ गया हूँ कि जैसे इसमें जो अलग अलग आर्कन है, ये अलग अलग एलिमेंट वाली जगह है, तो वहाँ पर जाके उनका वो सीन रहेगा, है ना। तो वैसे ही जैसे कि इनका जो वो आर्कन है विंड वालों का अलग है, ये इलेक्ट्रो वालों का अलग है, पायरो वालों का अलग है, सबका वो है। तो ये पूरा मैप पे वही दिया हुआ है ना सीन। तो वैसे ही धीरे धीरे करके अलग अलग एलिमेंट वाली जगह पर हम जाएंगे ना, और अनलॉक करते जाएंगे चीज़ें। वैसे ही करना है ना। तो ये चीज़ तो मुझे लग रहा है कि अब नेक्स्ट एरिया पे मैं वही चीज़ सोच रहा हूँ कि मतलब अगर ऐसा ही है तो मैप्स के मतलब मैप्स तो ठीक ही है, मैप तो अनलॉक करना ही है, बट वो स्टोरी के साथ साथ उस जगह पर हो तो मज़ा आएगा। स्टोरी के साथ साथ मतलब जैसे जैसे एलिमेंट वो मिलते जाएंगे वैसे ही वैसे नई नई स्टोरी के साथ करते जाएंगे। स्टोरी तो इतनी बड़ी है कि इसमें कम से कम मेरे को कितनी 100 स्ट्रीम करनी भी पड़े तो वो भी कम है मेरे को लग रहा है। अभी खैर मेरे हिसाब से उसके लिए अपन मिलके कर कॉप में टेलीपोर्टल ओपन करेंगे। हाँ करेक्ट, जियो को मैंने भी डिस्कवर नहीं किया है। टेलीपोर्टल तो मतलब जैसे करेंगे तो कॉप मोड में मिलके ओपन कर देंगे, बट वही है कि पूरा मैप खोलने की क्या ज़रूरत है। स्टोरी जहाँ तक है वहाँ तक खोलो, है ना। ओपन कर भी लोगे तो भी वही है। खैर ओपन करने में एक फ़ायदा तो है कि वहाँ पे इधर उधर टेलीपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, फटाफट जाना है जहाँ पे स्टोरी है तो वो कर सकते हैं। वो पूरा मैप खोल सकते हैं उस हिसाब से, वो भी कर सकते हैं, मगर वो स्टोरी के साथ पता नहीं क्यों मुझे ऐसा मज़ा आएगा उसमें। अभी जैसे कि अभी इतना खुल गया है तो इसी को एक्सप्लोर करते हैं। इसको एक्सप्लोर ही नहीं किया अभी इस जगह को जहाँ पर अभी हम हैं। अरे दादा जियो मैप, हाँ मैं समझ गया। तो उसको खोल देंगे और वो जो क्या बोलते हैं वहाँ के आसपास के वो जो है क्या नाम है उनका, अरे अभी तो नाम लिया था मैंने, भूल गया मैं। वो साथ में करना पड़ेगा हमें, सिर्फ स्टोरी ही करी है, एक्स्ट्रा डिस्कवर नहीं किया है। वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, डिस्कवर भी करो मैक्स, उसको डिस्कवर तो साथ में ही करेंगे, वो चीज़ है। मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा एक्स्ट्रा एक्सप्लोर करने का, हाँ मुझे पता है आप नहीं बोल रहे हो, मैं मेरा मतलब मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बता रहा हूँ मैं, कि जो पोर्टल्स वगैरह जो है ना, मतलब सिर्फ वो जो हमने आसपास के जो जितना मैप खुला हुआ है स्टोरी में जितना है वो उतना उतना ही साथ में अनलॉक करके उसमें डोमिन में जाएंगे। डोमिन याद आ गया मेरे को, डोमिन, वो डोमिन अभी मैंने अनलॉक नहीं किए हैं, वहाँ पे जाना है तो वो साथ में कर लेंगे, वही चीज़ है, वो साथ में करा करेंगे। और इसके आगे की प्रोग्रेस या तो हम ऐसे कर सकते हैं कि या तो साथ में संडे टू संडे खेलेंगे, है ना, और बाकी एडवेंचर रैंक का पैसे बढ़ा लेना जितनी बढ़ा सको। एडवेंचर रैंक ऐसे ही जैसे बढ़ रही है डेली मिशन करके या वो करके, तो वो बढ़ जाएगी, और वो मैं भी करा करूँगा। बाकी मैं स्ट्रीम पर नहीं खेलूँगा, जब स्टोरी क्वेस्ट आएगा तभी जाऊँगा मैं, बस साथ में करेंगे वो सारे क्वेस्ट, है ना, वो कर लेंगे। हाँ हाँ सेम वही, समझ गया, मैं समझ गया। ठीक है,
Knowing her,
अभी मैं
she
ये
must
करने
have
वाला हूँ,
again quoted that
एक मिनट।
adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people.
अभी मैं ये करने वाला हूँ कि डेली मिशन करूँगा, ठीक है, इसके बाद सिर्फ डेली मिशन करूँगा, उसके बाद एंड, ठीक है, और कुछ नहीं करना मुझे, क्योंकि बाकी चीज़ें हैं तो वो बचता है कि डोमेन अनलॉक करके उसमें साथ में फ़ाइट लेना, क्योंकि मैं अकेला तो नहीं कर पाऊँगा उसको। और फिर आप ये भी बता देना कि मुझे कौन सा कैरेक्टर वो करना है, लेवल अप करनी है, क्योंकि वो तो उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा कि हम किस डोमेन में जाएंगे फ़ाइट लेंगे उस हिसाब से। और अभी मेरे हिसाब से जितने डोमेन हैं सब अनलॉक करके उसमें उसके लिए तो मेरे पास लेवल है, उतनी लेवल तो हो रखी है मेरी, है ना। नहीं मेरे साथ करना रात को, क्या डेली मिशन, फिर हम बीजीएमआई कब खेलेंगे। खैर वो तो कर ही सकते हैं साथ में, वो डेली मिशन करके, सिर्फ वो डेली मिशन करके फिर वो खेल लेंगे ना, या एंड में खेल लेंगे उसको। यानी कि आज देखो कल तो संडे रहेगा, तो फिर हम वो पहले बीजीएमआई कर लेंगे, उसके बाद वो कर लेंगे, दोनों को एक्सपी मिलेगी, हाँ वही ना, ठीक है, ऐसा कर लेंगे, बीजीएमआई के बाद कर लेंगे उसको साथ में। हो जाएगा। Knowing her, she must have again quoted that a day she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her.
7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
डेली मिशन में 30 मिनट लेंगे, हाँ वही है, वो एंड में करते हैं वो सब करके, फिर अगले दिन संडे को आफ्टरनून में करेंगे, आफ्टरनून में साथ में मस्त उसके साथ स्टोरी के साथ और जो भी रहेगा साथ में मिलके पूरा डिस्कॉर्ड पे कोऑर्डिनेट कर लेंगे और क्या. हेवनली प्रिंसिपल्स.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
हाँ भाई ये सब जानना है हमें. सो अबाउट द ट्रायल, व्हाट अबाउट चाइल्ड, एज फॉर द लियू चीसिंग, नाउ अबाउट मोरा, देयर इज नथिंग एल्स.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead.
आज भी मत करो डेली मिशंस, अपन रात को करते हैं. हाँ वही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि रात को कर लेंगे, और क्योंकि शायद 12 बजे के बाद नए डेली मिशंस आ जाएंगे, तो 12 बजे से पहले पहले हम ये डेली मिशन कर लेंगे, है ना, ताकि फिर हमें नए मिशंस मिल पाए उस हिसाब से. और बाकी जो भी बचेगा वो हम अपन मिल के रात को कर ही लेंगे, है ना. इसके बाद तो अभी बस ये ख़त्म हो जाए, उसके बाद और कुछ करना नहीं है मुझे, तो बस इसके बाद वैसे भी रैंक अप भी चाहिए.
I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Chising made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Chising from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
भाई ये पहले वाले दो हमने तो समझ गए ना हम, ये वाला हम समझ गए हैं.
Ah, that was a good. That said,
तो ये इसको खत्म कर देना
I
चाहिए
hinted
भाई.
as much to the. How did I accomplish that? You. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti
ये खत्म
has
कर देने
long
चाहिए भाई पहले
passed.
वाले दो.
If even the
हमने
Leo
पूछ ही लिया है
Chising
उसके बारे में,
don't
हमें
want to
पता चल
face
गया
that
है.
truth, then what future is there
तो
for
क्वेश्चन
Leo?
खत्म कर देना चाहिए इनको.
Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Chising's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Well,
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint.
मोरा खत्म हो गया तो फिर ये वही वाटर सिस्टम पे आ जाएंगे क्या? वाटर सिस्टम पे आ जाएंगे भाई ये लोग.
Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Chising to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea.
कोई नई करेंसी निकाल लें फिर क्या पता.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have...
Complete. A new star approach quest completed. बहुत कुछ मिल गया है. चलो, तो ये है वो. और यहाँ पे एक्ट 1 है. ये जेड चैम्बर राइजिंग, ये तो अनलॉक्ड है, ये कर लेंगे. ये वाला कर लिया क्या? ये वाला बताना. ठीक है. एक ये वाला तो अभी नहीं कर सकते. कंप्लीट द अदर क्वेस्ट. कंप्लीट कीपर. ओके, ये करना पड़ेगा. ये वाला करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, इसके बाद ये खुलेगा. और ये डेली मिशंस हैं और ये करना है. ठीक है. चलो, अभी हम सारी चीज़ें हमने कलेक्ट तो वो कर ली हैं. वो कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. क्या है ये? ये तो क्वेस्ट है सारे. हाँ, ये तो देख लेते हैं. चलो, ये सारी चीज़ें हमने कलेक्ट कर ली हैं. अब इसमें आगे तो हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे रात को ही ना. रात को कंटिन्यू करते हैं इसको, और साथ में कर लेंगे इसको. बाकी आगे के क्वेस्ट तो कोई सीन ही नहीं है इसका. चलो, तो अभी हो गया है जाने का वक्त. ठीक है, 1 मिनट पहले ये थोड़ी सी चीज़ें अचीवमेंट वगैरह रह गई हैं को और कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं भाई. प्रीमो जेम्स मिल रहे हैं फ्री के. ठीक है, कुछ और रह गया है? कुछ और नहीं रह गया है. चलो भाई.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
अभी के लिए इतना ही. इसके आगे हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं रात को बीजीएमआई की स्ट्रीम के बाद. मतलब स्ट्रीम बीजीएमआई की होगी रात में 9 बजे. और उसके साथ ही हम जब वो थोड़ा बहुत खेल लेंगे 11 बजे के आसपास हम वो कर लेंगे. फिर डेली मिशन कर लेंगे, है ना. तो अभी जाने का वक्त हो गया है. आई होप कि आप लोगों को स्टोरी पसंद आई होगी आज की. और आज का जो भी सिनेरियो रहा, काफ़ी मज़ा आया आज. काफ़ी अच्छी स्टोरी थी. तो लाइक कर देना, और अगर आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को. तो अभी के लिए बाय बाय. मिलते हैं रात में.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it in